Hi everyone. This video is going to go through problem set 2, question 5 about the Halloween party. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the information from Top Hat and I am going to paste it into my document. So you have been hired to run a Halloween party at a restaurant to attract more customers and increase brand awareness. The set dinner party costs $80. So what we're going to do is we're going to put $80 into our dinner cost for scaling of the house. And then set dinner $80 per guest. We still don't know how many guests, so we're just going to leave that blank. In order to use the venue's ticket sale platform, they charge you a $3 per ticket fee, which is built into the $80 ticket price. So since it's built in, it'll be a source deduction. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it into here as a platform fee. Again, it is $3. For the units, we don't know how many units yet, but we know it'll be the amount of tickets sold, so we can just populate it from that cell directly. And again, for the total, we'll just be multiplying the two together. So it won't be populated yet, but as soon as we add those variables, we will get a total there. To build anticipation and create an exclusive event, you will spend $1,200 on advertising. So since this is happening before the event, it'll be a pre-production expense. So advertising is, so the total, we don't have units, it's just in one cost, so it'll be a total of $1,200. You need to buy themed decorations for the space. That'll cost you $650. Oh, sorry, I also missed local influencer endorsement for $800. So, influencer, $800. And then we also have the decorations, which again will have to be bought in advance of the event. So that will be another pre-production cost, which costs you $650. 50. To encourage attendees to remember the restaurant, you got custom charcuterie boards made for the restaurants with the restaurant's name for each of the guests to take them. The boards cost you $8 each. So again, that's something you have to do before the event. So it'll be a pre-production. And since we know the cost for $8, again, we do not yet know how many you will need. Let me just check that it's not mentioned. Yeah, so it's $8 each for each guest. So what you're going to do is, again, just take the tickets sold column and plug it in. And again, we'll be using the same total formula, just multiplying the two. The value will populate itself once we have those numbers in place. So all these expenses are paid in advance, as mentioned, so they are pre-production expenses. For the event, you hire audiovisual tech that charges $30 per hour to create the mood of the restaurant. You'll require 7 hours to set up during the event as well as tear down. So 7:30 AV. AV. $30, 7 hours, and then we're just going to again multiply those two together. Again, since this is happening during the event, it will be a production operating expense. To create the perfect atmosphere, you found a DJ that will work for the night for 5 hours at $100 per hour. Again, during the event, so DJ, $100. 5 hours. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag this formula because I don't want to rewrite it. So yeah, we got the DJ, the food for each guest costs you $35 for the restaurant to make. So again, 35, still don't know how many people, but we are going to pull it from tickets sold. And again, I'm just going to drag down the same formula. And you will need 6 servers working 5 hours at $18 per hour. Okay, so servers So since there are, I believe, 8 servers, 18 hours, that's the total for all of the servers. Let me just double check the numbers. So, 6 servers, 18 hours, or $18 in 5 hours. So instead of 8 here, we're going to change that to a 6. And again, just dragging the same formula down. Let's check 5 hours, 6 servers, $18. 5 hours, 6 servers, $18. You are anticipating a total of 200 guests. So if you're not doing a self-survey, I'm just going to plug in $200 to there, and that will automatically populate everywhere else that we were getting all the numbers not visible. So that is all the information that we have. Now that we have all plugged it in, we can add all of the totals. So starting with the total dinner costs, we can multiply these two to calculate our anticipated revenue for the evening. Again, the total here, I'm just going to be using a sum formula to calculate the total. Here, what we're going to do is we're going to take this, now we're going to subtract that. We don't have any ancillary revenue, so we're going to skip that one. Again, to calculate the total, we are using a sum formula, just selecting what we want to add together. Then here we're actually going to have to split it up. So the fixed costs are the ones that don't change depending on how many people are attending. So no matter how many people we have, we will still require, so if it's 200 or 150 people end up showing up, we will still have that same cost. But again, the food will change. So the cost of food for 150 people versus 200 is different. But AV will still be the same because we still need AV. Doesn't matter how many people. So for total expenses, we are just going to, again, we're not adding the source deductions because those are accounted for here. What we're going to do is we're going to take the pre-production plus the fixed as well as the variable costs. And then to figure out the net profit, we are going to take the gross box office receipts, and we are going to subtract our total expenses. And sorry, that is the total. So now to answer the questions. Based on 200 tickets being sold, what are the total source deductions for the event? So the total source deductions, we are going to scroll up here, and it's $600. Next question is, what are the total pre-production expenses? So again, those are calculated right here, which is $4,250. And for the next question, what are the total expenses? So again, we calculated those over here, and it is $12,500. And the last question is, if your goal is to break even for this event, would you host this event, yes or no? So looking at the net profit, we do have a positive net profit, therefore we are breaking even. So yes, if that is your goal, I would recommend to host the event. Thank you for watching.